The GTA real estate market is showing signs of momentum this spring, and April's numbers are telling us something important. We are now experiencing 3 consecutive months of month over month price increases. Home sales were up 7% compared to the last year and up 17% compared to March. However, it's important to keep in mind that we are still well below the 10-year average for total sales activities in GTA. At the same time, active listings dropped by over 9% year over year, bringing the inventory down to roughly 25,000 listings with about 6,000 sales only in April. So the months of inventory is now sitting at 4.2. That is still technically putting us in a buyer's market, but we are getting much closer to a balanced market. Just a quick reminder, around 4 months of inventory is considered as balanced. Below 4 months starts pushing the market towards the seller's market, while above 4 months favors buyers. For perspective, the highest months of inventory we saw in the past 12 months was January 2026 at 5.8. And to give you a broader comparison, April 2021, we only had around 11,000 active listings and over 14,000 sales, meaning inventory was under 1 month, which was an absolute seller's market. We are definitely moving towards a more balanced market, but in my humble opinion, it may take some time before we experience a true seller's market again. Even though the average price is still down about 4.9% year over year, prices have increased every single month since January. That is telling us that the competition is slowly returning in certain neighborhoods. What I'm personally seeing in this market is this. Sellers who don't urgently need to sell are waiting for the market to rebound. On the other hand, sellers who do need to make a move, whether upsizing or downsizing, are becoming more realistic with their expectations and meeting buyers closer to their affordability levels. In addition to the price correction, lower and more stable borrowing costs have also helped bringing more buyers back into the market. Remember, there's still a substantial amount of pent-up demand sitting on the sidelines waiting for more confidence in the economy. Another observation I can share is that despite the high levels of inventory, we're still experiencing a shortage of quality product. Inventory might be high, but finding the right home that truly fits a buyer's needs remains challenging. Condos are also seeing renewed activity, with sales up 9% year over year. At the same time, average condo prices are down 6.3%, and that improved affordability is attracting first-time home buyers and investors. So the big question becomes, are we at the beginning of the next shift in the market?